All right. Hey, everyone. Thank y'all so much for taking some time out of this kind of crazy different week to get on here and learn a little bit more about some health and wellness. I know it's just crazy times right now. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But there's a few things we can still count on and just trying to better ourselves in whatever ways possible. So many of you kind of know my health journey over the past year, but I'm just going to kind of share about that and just some things I've discovered and come across in the process. So really, kind of my experience with Juice Plus and everything started back in college. My parents had ordered the products from someone my dad knew, gave them to me. I didn't really know what it was. But I figured if they recommended it, that I should probably take it. So I got it for free as part of the health study since my parents had orders. So I just took it every day. Didn't think a whole lot of it, but obviously college is a stressful time, working, taking classes, studying, not sleeping a whole lot, and not exercising like I should, not eating well, all the things. But despite all that, even when my roommates, everyone would get sick, I had noticed that I never got sick, anything like that. And I still had some products when I continued into PT school. So I didn't really think much about having lots of fruits and veggies in my diet, helping me not get sick at the time. So fast forward to last year, in April or so, I had a year ago yesterday, actually, I had my second hip surgery. The first one took quite a while to recover from, unfortunately, but I just knew I wanted a way to kind of help jumpstart my recovery and my health. And so seeing patients in the clinic every day as a physical therapist, some people just like knock it out of the park. They have surgery, and a week later they're doing awesome, minimal pain, and then other people just seem to not heal. And I was like, what, what's the deal? Some people, I know they're smokers, so they heal slower. Some people, you can just, they're not healthy, they're just going to heal slower. So I kind of looked into just different avenues of ways to improve my own health, people sharing stuff all the time. And then I kind of had seen some stuff on social media, and then I remembered back to taking Juice Plus in college, and now being a PT and knowing more research, just thinking about the fact that like so many things stem from your gut, and then having fruits and vegetables in your diet is obviously going to make you healthier and decrease your inflammation. So just knowing what I know as a PT, we use a lot of research to support what we do with patients. So I did research on Juice Plus, and they have so many great articles, research studies that have been done. So proving the fact that having fruits and veggies through Juice Plus decreases inflammation, improves your immune system, decreases oxidative stress in the body, improves cardiovascular health. Just all these things validated the fact I should take it again. So started taking it May or June of last year, and I've been taking it since then. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten sick since I started on it, which has been awesome. And throughout that time, I healed great from my second hip surgery, twice as fast or so than the first one. And obviously other things can contribute to that, but along with doing PT and everything, having something to help my body heal from the inside out was super helpful. So recovered from that. And then before, I used to have a lot of aches in my arms and legs I never found out for sure why. I'm sure increased inflammation. So taking Juice Plus, that's definitely minimized the aches. So I take Tylenol and Advil a whole lot less, which is helpful since those things aren't great for your body in high quantities. So that's been good. And then I work 10-hour shifts at work, so I'm there over 10 hours a day. And I've had enough energy to kind of keep me energized throughout the day. So that's been awesome also. So just overall, it just made so much sense, to incorporate more fruits and veggies. Because if you think about it, logistically, if you need to eat more of them, getting them this way has been so much easier, just taking capsules. every day. So it's made such a big difference in my life. So I started looking in to the business opportunity as well. Abby had told me kind of about the compensation package, different benefits. And as a PT, I like to help people, help them get better, help them to better their health. And so Juice Plus was kind of right up my alley with that also. So I decided to jump in and start the business some in October of last year, with the hopes of providing some residual income so I can pay off student loan debt from PT school. But then also ultimately, Blake and I would like to have some kiddos, and so to help supplement his income so I can stay home part-time. So figured what better way to do that than to help others improve their health and wellness, health and wellness in the process, sorry. So I'm gonna turn it over to Terry. She's gonna talk some more about the products, the company, but she has been in the health and wellness industry for at least 25 years. She's a mom and a grandma and a health enthusiast, so I'll turn it over to her.
Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for that, compelling story. And thanks for asking me to be a part of your program. That means a lot to me because, look at us. But we're coming, we got the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, the 50-year-olds. And, I am let's just say, a mature 60-year-old woman. And I love seeing this whole new generation of young people who get it. You just get it. That the pathogenesis to health is what we feed our bodies. And so it's a message that I have been screaming from the mountaintop for over 25 years now. And so I said yes to Juice Plus 26 years ago. And I was an exercise enthusiast, okay? I taught fitness classes, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. As you can tell, this is not a Texas accent. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, into Texas. I've worked for Richard Simmons. I think maybe your parents might remember Richard Simmons, okay? And I've had some great experiences. And even though I worked out all the time, instead of having that vibrant, vital health that you would think a fitness professional would have, by the time I was in my late 20s, my early 30s, I had no energy. And I'm going to tell you, back then, they were just starting to throw out the autoimmune word. Was a new word. They were saying, well, I think you've got that autoimmune thing. I'm not sure. But I was falling apart really quickly. It started with periodontal disease, unbelievable. Can you imagine cutting out gum tissue out of the mouth of a 28-year-old person? That's how inflamed I was. And so, 30 years old, it's like the gut health gives out. You've got IBS. No, it's a very rare colitis, probably on your way into Crohn's disease. Now, by the time I'm 35, I'm not holding a microphone. I'm not saying step touch. And, it's like now you have fibromyalgia. So the labels kept showing up. And it was, I was down and out for a good 5 years, taking, 5 and 6 naps to get through the day. And couldn't be the kind of mom that I wanted to be, couldn't be the kind of wife I wanted to be. And life was a struggle. I hurt from head to toe. And it was 25, 26 years ago that a nurse that lived right here in Plano, Texas, started persistently calling me to tell me she had something that she felt could help me. And I finally agreed. So I want to tell you that, Sarah. This woman probably called me a dozen times before I said, come on over and talk to me. I was not a quick study. So she walked through my door carrying Juice Plus. And I read Fit Magazine. I read Muscle Magazine. I knew about aminos. I knew about vitamins. I knew about whey protein. I knew nothing about the plant kingdom. And she's talking to me about concentrated plants, that this company found a way to grow this produce without herbicides or pesticides, to juice it, dry it, put it in a capsule, and now soft chews also, without losing the nutrition. And I was compelled. There was something about her message that made sense. So I said yes to Juice Plus. My friends, I wish I could tell you I took it on a Sunday night and Monday ran to the health club and grabbed that microphone. But when you're waiting on nature to heal the body, and nature can heal the body, there is a time element involved. So here I am 2 months in, and I'm sleeping better. I don't think I had slept in 20 years. I'm sleeping better. The glands start to shrink in my neck after 4 months. After 6 months, I'm walking my dog around the block, and little voice said, pay attention, pay attention. And I said, something's happening. My body is healing. So I was curious, and I wanted to learn why. Why is my body healing when it did not respond to vitamins? It did not respond to medication. And here I am ingesting concentrated plants, kale, broccoli, beets, cabbage, spinach, and the rest. And my body is responding. And what I've learned in 26 years of studying nutrition at the cellular level, my friends, is this: every single thing that you eat, without exception, everything that you put into your mouth is either going to, as you were saying, Sarah, increase inflammation or reduce inflammation. It's either going to nourish your cells or sabotage your cells. It's either going to speed up the aging process, or it can absolutely help to reverse the aging process. Because everything that we feed our cells eventually becomes systems. You know, cells become tissues, organs, and organ systems. And so we have the pathogenesis to good health today, and that is called getting back to the plant kingdom. You know, science got it right, that at the foundation of all disease is inflammation. And that cornerstone of inflammation starts in your gut. I had a very wise doctor tell me 27 years ago when I was really struggling. He said, Terry, he was from New York. You hear how I said Terry? Terry, all disease starts in your gut. I wasn't ready to hear the message then. Okay, because everything that we eat, it's not so much what we eat, it's what do we assimilate, what do we digest, what do we absorb. And here we have Juice Plus, and it's proven by science to help reduce inflammation in the body, proven by science to balance, support the gut health. So you guys need to know that I still follow my doctor's advice very carefully, but my doctor walked the planet 2,500 years ago. His name was Hippocrates, and he said, let your food be your medicine, let your medicine be your food. And I am so grateful today that we have science in the making at our disposal. Concentrated fruits and vegetables in capsule form. And that's what will reverse the inflammation. What causes the inflammation? Sarah, you're spot on. You know, the sugars that we eat, the sugar, the animal protein, the caffeine, the alcohol, the cigarettes. You know, it's the American way of life that literally creates so much inflammation in the body. And so I am thrilled. So in my study of 26 years, what I've learned is that everything that we eat is either going to speed up aging or slow it down. And disease is aging, aging is disease. It's the same thing. But I've also learned that at the cellular level, we are genetically designed to eat roots, fruits, greens, beans, seeds, and weeds. Would you like me to repeat that, Sarah? I saw you go, what did you say? Roots, fruits, greens, beans, seeds, and weeds. That's what your cells are craving for. And we have evolved into a society that eats meat, sweets, pies, fries, cake, shakes, chips and dips. Here comes the Southern accent. And we wonder why. 1 out of 3 women, cancer. 1 out of 2 men, cancer. Why will 1 million Americans die of cardiovascular disease? Why is type 2 diabetes an epidemic? Why do people hurt? Why are people so inflamed? Meat, sweets, pies, fries, cake, shakes, chips, and dips is the reason why. And so Juice Plus is an answer to prayer. Because if we have to get back to eating primarily the plant kingdom, we need help. We need help. And that's what Juice Plus is. All right, it's what bridges the gap. And what will happen over time, and Sarah, you're seeing this, and Jamie and Abby, the longer you're on Juice Plus, it becomes easier and easier and easier to eat more plants. And so, you know, what I've learned is that it's not that fruits and vegetables are good for you, it's that they're so good for you they can save your life. And I'm so grateful that we have fruits and vegetables in a capsule that we can comply with. It's changing the health of families around the world. And so I'm just going to encourage everybody that's on the call tonight, get with Sarah, talk with Sarah, lock arms with us, get on the product, improve your health, improve the health of your friends and family. But we're on a mission. When I tell you that this is a mission to inspire healthy living, not just to inspire them, heck, change. I want to be an agent of change. Sherry, you're on this call because you're an agent of change. And we're going to do that. We're going to make a difference. I've been doing this for 26 years. I'll do it for another 26 if you guys will have me around. So thank you, Sarah. You are precious. And I just want to thank all of your friends and family for showing up tonight and supporting you.
Yes, thank you so much, Terry. I really appreciate all you had to say to help supplement the stuff that I shared. So just thanks to everyone that showed up tonight or who's watching this recording later on. Super excited and optimistic about my future and my health and my family's and friends too. So hope y'all have a great night and a great weekend. Thank y'all.